Hello and welcome to this presentation of the topic of alternative evaluation. This time we're talking about maps. This presentation is in charge of Joshua Niverti and Sturisada Goytia. So I hope you enjoy it and let's get this started. Let's start in defining what an alternative evaluation is. An alternative evaluation or alternative assessment is any evaluation method that is not an exam and it is not necessarily in a controlled environment, according to Molina and A. Another definition will say that it's a method or evaluation that measures a certain level of proficiency in a subject as opposed to the student's level of knowledge. The overall goal of alternative assessment is to allow students to demonstrate their knowledge and execute tasks. There are two types of alternative assessment that we'll be talking about. The first one is conceptual map and the second one is mind map. Let's start with conceptual map. A conceptual map is a technique that is presented as a strategy and method and as a schematic model. It is also defined as a graphic synopsis of a specific topic. A conceptual map is helpful to determine the students' progress, and it is useful to diagnose their problems. Problems in performance, problems in such things as, task doing and ending. It is good for planning different things, such as new information, planning classes, or even planning new materials. And one of the characteristics is that a conceptual map makes it easier to get feedback. Text is priority, but InShow takes and it is used to organize important information. Going back to the thing about shots of information, this is about make data the most brief as possible and represent bunches of definitions logically organized in order to be comprehensible and informative at the same time.
The mind map it is a diagram used to represent interrelating concepts that are organized radially around a central idea. Another definition it is a semantic representation of the connections between pieces of information. Items are intuitively arranged according to the importance of concepts and organized into groupings using branches. These connections are present in a radial, non-linear graphical fashion encouraging a thoughtful approach to any data organization task. They are used as a resource for organization, understanding, learning, and transmission of information. The concepts in a mind map can be represented verbally and graphically, and their relationship appears through a network of lines and sublines. Some characteristics of mental maps are the following. Organization. The information must be organized in such a way that it follows the movement of the hands of the clock. Association. No information can be left in the air. That means that every element included in a mental map must always go connect to another information. Evocation. Color in conjunction with images, symbols, and words provocate help to quickly and accurately evoke information without need to have to write down everything. The more color you use, the more it stimulates the cerebral process which favors motivations, memory, and creativity. Writing. One word per line is usually written, and it is better to go in capital letters for easy reading. Mind maps are used to develop cognitive skills and abilities that have to do with special intelligence. In the academic field, it is used to make exposition of topic, present a synthesis of reading or studying of a content, and act out brainstorming. Some advantages of using mind maps are the information present in a map is graphic compared to textual information. A map can be interpreted quickly, summarized, and concretely. A map can help us concentrate information for different purposes. One can expound on a specific theme, take the key ideas, and expound on them during the exposition. The information reflected in a map is easier to remember for a purpose. It can be in a presentation, exhibition without a support tool or simply for future reminders. Disadvantages are a weakness to make a mental map. You must have a knowledge of the subject or domain. For this, we have to read the textual section to extract or concentrate the main ideas that should be reflected in the map. Sometimes it takes time to make a mental map. This can be due to different factors. For example, the domain of the topic, the illustration with images, or the search for keywords that fit the topic.